What's up, good people? It's your boy Lloyd Knows checking in again. And man, another episode of Mr. Inbetween, man. Penultimate episode, right? Penultimate meaning the episode before the final episode, right? I had to learn that from some Game of Thrones stuff a couple years ago. But anyway, on to another show. Mr. Inbetween, man. Man, this is sad because we knew this day was coming, but it's coming to an end. One more episode left. The series finale, not the season finale, the series finale next week, people. Which is this week, because I'm late. But we'll get to that episode in due time. But man, this previous week's episode, man, it's a rough one. What a start. What a start, right? I mean, Jesus. Listen, we're coming off of the previous episode. What was it, 6 or 7? When he met the girl on this job. Just kind of starting to like her. Just starting to catch feelings. She gave him a test, and it seems like he passed based upon this episode started, right? If y'all remember how that last episode ended, she apparently broke off her previous relationship because the guy wasn't a good lay. So, Ray had to prove if he was a good lay or not, and apparently I guess he passed the test, right? So it's just all lovey-dovey at the beginning, right? It's like they're on a honeymoon, They're at the gas station joking, and at the restaurant. They were at the gas station, but then they, proceed to the restaurant after that. She's giving them, those flirty faces, those I'm sprung faces. Man, Ray must have definitely did his thing in the sack because she was definitely smitten over him, man. Yes, I did say smitten. That is a word. But yeah, man, she was definitely in love with Ray. She said she liked him, but I think she was definitely sprung over him, to say the least. But during their conversation in the restaurant, Ray mentions that he has no heart, right? Or he mentions what heart? He says what heart because, she mentions, kind of his dilemma that he's a criminal and, he has a heart, but he's a criminal. And so he then, responds like, what heart? Right? Which will come into play later, but I just think it's so foreshadowing. What heart? And everything's all lovey-dovey. And again, spoiler alert, you should have seen this episode already, so it's not really a spoiler alert. I'm really just recapping it, the episode. But anyway, they go from the restaurant to proceed to finishing the mission on this job, right? And this heartless motherfucker and this woman are driving down the road, and mates, again, I'm finding out something new. That's why I love the show, because it's teaching me something new. So y'all taught me something new again. Okay, didn't know that you can get fined for not voting over in Australia. Is that true? Is that a thing over there? Y'all let me know in the comments. Like, what the hell is up with that? Y'all are really teaching me something new. It really got real political in that car, man. It got real political in that car, and I love that, that back and forth banter between them two. But it was all lovey-dovey. Everybody's in their emotions and their feelings. Everybody's on a honeymoon. And all of a sudden, fucking kangaroo came out of nowhere and fucked everything up. I mean, it went from cool to fucking crazy in a split second. It went from 0 to 100 in a split second. Like, look, we know the kangaroos are the baddest motherfucking marsupials on Earth. And we know those red kangaroos over in Australia are probably something to deal with. They're probably a menace over there, man. How do y'all deal with those things? Those things are fucking boxers on steroids. I would never fuck with those things. I don't see why those things aren't just bouncing around fucking people up all day. on site. They probably are. They just, try to keep to themselves and, until somebody runs up. Y'all seen that YouTube video of that guy running up on the kangaroo and, you know, smacking him as he was choking his dog. That was wild. But anyway, I digress, man. Those kangaroos are wild, man. That kangaroo came out of nowhere and, crashed that car. That was wild. That was wild. I mean, that was one of the craziest things I've seen on this whole show. And I've seen a lot of crazy stuff, but that was wild, man. Man, who knew kangaroos were so dangerous? Over here in the States, we got to worry about deers. I got to worry about fucking kangaroos coming out of nowhere and just fucking your shit up. That shit is scary. That is scary. I'm sorry, y'all. That just did it for me. I mean, I was like, whoa. It's one thing to just run over a deer. But a kangaroo in the headlights, that thing bounced his way into the fucking car, bro. That was wild, man. That just did it for me, man. So I just want to hear what y'all think about that, man. The political commentary and then the fucking wildlife over there, man. I know y'all got some crazy wildlife over there, but that marsupial thing, whoosh, whoosh. Anyway, man, that was wild. But they get into the wreck. Ray calls his boss, lets him know what's up. They come and handle the situation. Handled it very badly, might I add, man. I don't know what the guy was thinking, man. Just why did he react that way with the witnesses? I mean, yeah, they were witnesses, but I didn't think he had to take their life, man. What y'all think about that, man? That was wild, man. Clearly Ray didn't think that was very professional. Clearly Ray was disturbed by that, and so was the woman. That was just wrong. But, they're killers. So I'm not surprised by it, but it was just kind of wild, man, how that took place. And then for Ray to have to clean it up, do his thing like a professional, and then to find out later that his boss, in quotes, because we know Freddie is his boss, but where did Freddie find this guy? Freddie introduces Ray to this new guy, and now Ray's doing jobs, and it seems like he's doing jobs that him and Freddie wouldn't be doing, you know what I mean? And it seems like an unprofessional guy dealing with a very professional guy, so who's very, great at dealing with violence, but this guy seems like, he's a rookie, even though he's the boss of this whole thing, man. Man, when I tell you the look on Ray's face when he finds out that guy had dealt with his newfound lover, man, I was so upset. Man. Like, who the fuck does this guy think he is to handle people like that? I mean, and this is coming from a hitman's perspective, right? This is coming from a professional hitman who kills for a living. But there's got to be honor amongst killers, right? There's got to be laws to this shit, parameters to this. And this guy went over the line. She was perfectly fine when Ray left. The title of the show is I Will See You Soon. I'll see you soon, right? That's what he told her when he left her. He didn't get to see her again, man. It's unfortunate. You can tell, by the end of the show, this heartless guy, right? This guy with no heart, the look on his face, the teary-eyedness. You can tell that this last episode is going to be epic, man. He is going to go on an all-out killing spree. He is looking for straight-up vengeance. He is taking no prisoners. Everybody's going to get it. Everybody's going to die. Ray might die himself. What do y'all think? I'm taking bets. I'm taking odds. Do you think everybody's going to die? Do y'all think Ray's going to die? Y'all think he's going to make it? What do y'all think? I mean, I don't know. I think everybody's gone. I think everybody's up for grabs on this episode because, I think Ray, at the end of the day, knows who he is. He's a monster. And he's a criminal. He's a family man. He has a heart. He's trying to balance in between all of these things. But at the end of the day, man, he knows what he is, man. He's a monster. And I think he's content with that. And it's just sad how things have unfolded. It's sad how this episode ended. and I'm just hoping and wondering for the best. But I don't know, man. What do y'all think? This is the last episode. This is the last episode, man. It's so damn sad. I hate even discussing and talking about it, but we got to, because it is what it is. We have no control. We just have to accept it and just pray and hope that its outcome is what we want it to be. But I'm just wondering what's gonna happen, man. What do y'all think, man? You know, how this episode just went 0 to 100 real quick, and how it unfolded, and how, you know, you can lose somebody just like that, man. Can't get too attached. Ray's not a guy that likes to get too attached, right? And once he gets attached, you know, stuff happens, man. Things happen, man. In some ways, love can get you killed, they say, right? Maybe if she was paying attention and not looking at Ray while she was driving, maybe she wouldn't have gotten into an accident, right? I don't know. I'm not putting any blame. I'm just saying, man, you know, if you think about, Ray wasn't trying to fall in love or, you know, like this girl, so to speak, or having emotions towards her, but he ends up doing that. You know, he goes into it trying to do a job and ends up, you know, catching feelings. And it's just unfortunate that it had to happen in that way. So let me know what y'all think, man. Sorry for bringing y'all this episode bringing y'all this episode so late, I should say. That's how late it is, because I can't even speak right. But again, thank y'all for watching and paying attention, and you know, keep hitting the like buttons. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will continue to bring you more content about Mr. Inbetween and anything else that comes to my mind or comes to my thoughts, you know, whether it's reviews, thoughts, ideas, me just ranting, whatever it is, man. But, you know, just to stay clear on this Mr. Inbetween script, thank y'all for listening. And one more thing before I go. Do y'all think I should do an Animal Kingdom review? I wanted to ask y'all, my fellow mates over in Australia. Animal Kingdom is one of my favorite shows as well. I don't know if y'all watch that show. I know the original movie was an Australian movie, and I know the American show that's on TNT is based upon the Australian film. And so I want to know what y'all think about the film. Do y'all think I should do a review on Animal Kingdom? Like I say, I know they're like, what, 4 or 5 seasons in. I've been watching all the seasons, so I'm tuned in on it. But I've been thinking about doing a review on Animal Kingdom as well, so I want to know what y'all think. Y'all think I should do one? Because I will do one if y'all think I should do one. I love that show. If y'all seen my Fast and Furious F9 review, y'all know how much I like my boy Jay, who's in F9. So, yeah, what do y'all think? Do y'all think I should do Animal Kingdom review? Let me know in the comments, because I will do one. I'm asking y'all specifically since, you know, like I said, it is an Australian adaptation, but they have, you know, taken it over here and made it its own thing. So, like I said, let me know, and keep tuning in, and I appreciate all the support. Y'all have a good night, and if you don't know, now Lloyd knows. Peace.